What is up, everybody? We are back.
Woo!
The Should I podcast is here again.
What?
Right now, we're having a boys' night. Shout out to Skylar. It's your boy, that dude Bradley here. Back at it again with the crown. I'll explain why. We have our good friend over there, the tech master himself, Brandon.
Yo, we here, we back, we live.
You already know. Shout out to the gold kitty in the back, man. You already know. Swagging it up as always.
Yeah,
And
flies
of
up.
course, we have the Dundada, the industry don himself, Jose.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can refuse.
Right. With an episode you can't look away from. So, on this week's episode, I get to talk about the new Gladiator movie that came out recently. We went to the experience, shout out to Jose, and it was really, really fun, actually. I don't think I remember an experience that was that crazy to me in a movie theater in a long time.
What?
I'm going to be real. Now,
Okay.
for those of you who haven't seen it, just to get it out the way, on the should I scale of 1 to 10, like 10. Just go see it.
Damn.
It's Denzel. It's Paul. It's just heavy hitters, A-listers across the board. Heavy mention on the A-listers. Okay, these are people who can generally act in a real dramatic movie. Okay,
Surprising, isn't it?
just saying. But the Gladiator movie, you know, I'm really big on sequels and how they don't need to be done all the time, but it was done really well. And I actually really enjoyed Denzel's character, even when we were all wondering how is he going to fit in this kind of era timeline piece, but he did his thing. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it was really good. And if you saw the first one, watch it again, then go watch it. If you haven't seen the first one, go watch it again. What the hell are you doing with your life? And then go see that movie. That's what
No.
I recommend for sure. Jose, have you also seen it?
I did see it. I wasn't lucky enough to go to the thing because I was under the weather, son of a monk. But I did get a special screener to watch it here at home, and I loved it. I was surprised. I knew I was gonna love Denzel because you cannot love Denzel, but then just the entire artistry of it. I love the Gladiator and how they're able to make it feel giant. Like everything felt huge. And listen, the way that they did it was the way that most movies like this should be done. Scaled and epic as hell for no reason.
Yeah, for sure. The thing for me that I appreciated the most out of the film, aside from like the action, which was really good, and like the story, which, you know, was led up pretty well. The pacing was good. You know, I didn't have any problems with that. Things like that. They kept it kind of short, sweet, to the point. It was like, yo, this is meaningful because this is meaningful because this. Here's my plan. Here's your plan. Fuck your plan. Let's duke it out. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much how it went. But the genuine drive behind both characters reaching that climax was really well written, and I appreciate that so much, because generally I can understand that, me being older now, I can see both sides and be like,
Oh,
I
you're older
understand.
now. Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up, okay? When I saw the first Gladiator movie, I was a bit younger, so it was easy to just be like, oh, he's the good guy. Yeah. But now it's like, no, I understand
There are
where
levels
you're
to
coming
it.
from. Yeah, like there's different dynamics that you have to understand from both sides. If you generally put yourself behind the eyes of each character, you understand why they're doing the things and why they feel justified in it. Right? One of the coolest quotes I saw from Denzel, at like when he said, he's like, a slave doesn't desire freedom. A slave desires to enslave another. And I think that was
Shit.
deep. I'm not gonna hold you. That was hard.
He didn't have to do him like that.
It was real hard. So definitely recommend that movie. Brandon, I know you haven't seen it yet. Definitely go watch that, bro. 100%.
Definitely gonna go
So
watch that as soon as possible.
Listen, we gave it a 10. I want to know it on the Brandon scale. I'm willing to put him in 4DX with the Coliseum popcorn. I know you saw the Coliseum popcorn, Brandon. I want you
I'm
to
just
have
saying.
Coliseum popcorn goes crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely want that.
I love these tie-ins, and I will make sure you are entertained.
Right.
You are
thing
entertained.
The thing that I enjoyed the same thing, Brad. Like, I don't know. It's definitely because we got older, but having, I don't know, a quote that I always heard and I never understood till I watched movies like that are, you're the hero in your story, but you're probably the villain in someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
100%. That right there is literally the definition of the whole movie, like to a T.
And
Oh my
us as adults, like when we were little, we had this black is black, white is white, everything. This is bad, that's good. But as you get older, you start making like, oh, maybe I got to make this sacrifice. All right, I listen. He wants a promotion, but I need it because it's for me and my family. I don't really care. It's things like that. You start making like these little sacrifices to what you thought was right, and you're defining it for yourself, and then you become the villain in somebody's story. You're not even aware of it. That was a lot.
God. It was definitely worth the watch. But the experience itself, though, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know if that was just because it was an early screening or the first or whatever the case is, but that was so fun. Like, you come in, and you just go to the theater, shout out to Regal and Pepsi. You go up, and they just start you off like, okay, cool, here you are, checked in. Everyone was dressed up. There was people to greet you with togas on and crowns and the whole getup. That was so nice and check-in. I was like, oh, okay. Then they gave you tokens, like genuine ancient Roman coins, to redeem later for beverages. And then every beverage is out of like these chalices. And I was just like, oh. And then you get upstairs another flight, and then they have this whole setup where you can take photos with all these tokens that you can wear, these crowns that I'm wearing right now. They even get you inside with the bracelet. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but shout out to Regal.
They made him his own bracelet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They give you a leather bracelet with my initials on it, mind you.
Roman letters.
Oh, yeah, Roman letters too? That's fire.
They make it right there on the spot for everyone who comes in, which was dope,
Okay.
So it was really fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was really cute.
I want us to all get a chance to go to events like that. That's why I make sure to get us like passes and invites. And luckily, soon enough, we're gonna have a bunch of time to go, won't we?
Yo. But yeah, man, it was really nice. I really like that kind of environment. Everyone's really into it and committed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even brought my own token. Some other people brought some stuff too. It was really nice. It was dope.
Right. I'm just trying to give Pepsi their brand placement since they sponsored that event.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, apparently they do a lot of them at Regal too, so it was really nice. I really like the commitment they had.
Listen, we have a few coming up, and I definitely want us to take advantage. Things like that are what's gotten me excited about the movie theater industry coming back, because it needed to.
It definitely needed to. The movie theater was dying. And like as like home theater systems get better and better and cheaper, like the next thing that's gonna happen is those boxes you can buy for your at-home movie theaters are gonna start getting cheaper. Like instead of $300,000, you're gonna be able to pay like, oh, by the way, if you didn't know, you can pay $300,000 for a box, and you can get all the movies sent to your home theater directly. You still have to pay for them, but they get sent directly to you.
Goddamn.
But imagine when that price comes down, and it's like, like when that's like a rental thing where maybe you pay $50 a month to rent the box, like a subscription, and then you still pay per movie, but you watch it at home. Like you pay $15 a movie, but it's in your house. Like we're getting closer and closer to that. So the movie theater definitely needs to be making it more of an experience for us. Like even Regal's trying to beef up their 4DX. I don't know if they're gonna call it 5DX, but they're trying to like add heat to flames and stuff. So like when there's like a fire scene, you feel some heat, and they try to make like the fake fire.
All right, I'm gonna draw the line at smell-o-vision though.
Nah, yeah, smell-o-vision. Nah,
I don't want that. I experienced a little bit of that in the '90s. I don't want that back.
It's just I can't imagine watching a movie like Predator with smell-o-vision. Everyone's sweaty in the woods. So like, what does that smell like?
So this is what an alien testicle smells like,
right? Like,
right. So yeah, no. All I heard was those waving forms about to get longer and longer. That's all I heard, bro. Like that's crazy.
Yo, no,
that's insane.
If Brendan ever watches Twister in 6DX, he's gonna get swung into the ceiling.
He's gonna be rolling around in the theater like
they're just gonna. At that point, they're just gonna host the movie at a live Twister spot and be like, "All right, you better hope one hits."
This is what I'm saying. It's a roller coaster at this point, legit. Right. Like that's insane. But that was really dope. Theaters definitely making a comeback. I don't know how else they're gonna make it crazier, to be honest.
I mean, look at the tie-ins that they have. All right, I'm a big fan of movie theater popcorn. Have you
Okay.
seen the buckets that these motherfuckers have lately?
No, that's true.
I got the eat from an alien head, dope as hell. I got I
The
sent you guys
Deadpool.
the Deadpool one. I'm not gonna lie, that one's I'm not
I
even
got
sure.
the
I can't show that one
the
because
Minions one that looks like the Thing. I have that one.
Yeah.
anybody come in my house, the Deadpool one looks suspect as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know. We know.
And
So.
did you guys saw the Coliseum one?
Yeah, I saw
Bro.
that one.
Mhm.
Who
Ridiculous.
finna eat that?
How much does that cost? Because like the Minions one, I paid like
$15.
$35 for.
It's
I
still
paid $35 for the Minions one.
Damn. The hell does a minion do?
I don't know, but it was that like
He just looked, huh?
Shout out to marketing.
yo, because I had to
He's like, ah.
because they know they marketed to the girlfriends. You know, my
That's
girlfriend saw that and
crazy.
was like, "We're not leaving without it." I was like, "I bet."
Damn.
And all this
Damn.
shit. But
Damn.
boy,
Shout out to marketing, son. That's
That's a
crazy.
fact.
Elite. But that's
What?
just how it works. You know what I'm saying?
you got to find your tie-in. Movie theaters don't get money from the showing the movie; they get it from what they get you to buy. And I guess
But we were talking about this before, and it kind of ties in a little bit. I'm not going to touch on it because we kind of talked about it before, but like, aren't they starting to bring like they want to bring like a little bit more of a like Dave and Buster's kind of vibe to the movie theaters, where it's like they're gonna have pickleball and they're gonna have like a bar so you can sit down and drink and chat, but they'll also have movies and then like maybe they'll have pool, maybe
No.
even some video games. Yeah, that's what Regal and
no,
AMC are talking
I know
about.
they want to, but ew,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not coming here for this.
I want
Hold
that.
on.
I'm
Hold-
down
yeah.
for it.
Here's the thing. You know what it is, Jose? I think what you're not realizing, right? And it's natural because all of us grew up in this era of being outside and being social, right?
Right.
People need an incentive because even at the theaters, if you're going to theaters, you're either going with your own group of friends, you're going by yourself, or you're going with a date. You know
And
what I'm
also,
saying?
you're going late. You're not going early. You're
See
going
what I'm
late or
saying?
just on time.
Right. So it's like, and mind you, we are in New York City where that has the most possibility for interaction because you can meet people outside in the lobby or whatever.
Right. Chat
Most
them
people in
up.
the States are driving home. See what I'm saying? Go to the parking lot right after the movie and they're gone. That's it. So making it more of a social interaction in today's digital age, I think is really the key you need to press on to really bring in those bucks. That would make a lot of sense.
I guess, but people are being tricked to being social. That's fucking sad. Where are
It's
we
not
right now?
tricked. It's needed because these kids
It's
grab
also like-
online.
It's also like another venue. Like imagine this. You go see Inside Out. You don't buy tickets for yourself. You buy tickets for the babysitter and the kids, and then you and your husband or whatever go out and go slam some drinks. Go have a time. Or like even maybe if your kids are like kind of old enough where they can be left alone, but you still want to be there, drop them off in a 2-hour movie, slam some brews, play some pool. What we doing? That sounds like a good night.
I'm kind of scared
Damn.
that you've planned this out so well, Brandon.
Damn.
Not gonna let,
What are we doing?
yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna let him babysit my kids ever.
Hey, they babysit themselves.
Right. I'm gonna pick the longest animated movie I could find, yo.
God
Instead
damn.
of a small tablet, get the biggest screen possible. No kids turn away from that.
And you know what's too? If it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm not hurting their attention span. They gotta pay attention just to that movie.
You know what?
They
Fine.
can't change it. They can't
Alright.
switch it. Enjoy.
All right,
Mind you, they got a heartfelt message the whole time.
that form of socializing, I will sign off on. Fine, but here's where it starts to like pull out the threads. You guys know Wicked recently came out.
Oh boy.
There was also a line there for Wicked as well when I was there.
Decent movie. I enjoyed it. Here's my problem that I've had with it recently because I have a wife and we had to go see Wicked. Understandable. Not enough that we've seen the Broadway play like 6 fucking sure. Let's go to the movie that just came out as well. Why are people singing along in the fucking movie? People in the theater with it's not a sing along. It's not a sing along. I was finna throw a fit, and when my wife looked like she was gonna join in, I was like, I swear to God, I will walk out this mother right
You
now.
robbed her of an experience. You're
But yo,
selfish.
it's based off a Broadway show, bro.
No, yes, the people on Broadway are trained to sing. I don't want to go to the theater and hear these off-key ass. I couldn't make it anywhere, so I'm gonna just shoot my shot here. It was horrible.
It's the emotion.
It was the attack on my eardrums.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
There is off key, and there is what they were doing. That was a different level of off key.
Jose, chill. People just want to enjoy their time, bro.
I know.
All right, see, but you know what this is? This is a perfect example, right? Imagine how we all felt when we saw Deadpool or any comic, anime. Oh my God, this is exactly what it's made for, right? You have all these merch, these pop-up, these experience, right? Even if we don't take it as far as Brandon's like pursuit of venue, right? Imagine coming out somewhere where you can gather with all these nerds, right? Like us can go and talk about what we just saw. Mind you, we're in cosplay, we're in this, we're in that. What?
That's a big fact. That's a big
little
fact.
con. It's like a little con.
Got it. I'm not lying. I'm probably gonna steal that idea. That sounds like a good investment.
See what I'm saying? Like we need that. That'd be fire, bro. That'd be fire.
Because anytime I try to get excited and talk to my wife about, yo, isn't that just like he did in the comic books? Like, the what? She's like,
exactly.
Right.
Let her go get a drink real quick. You know what I mean? And then you would be like, oh, that's a dope costume. Where'd you get? Yeah, I got this in here. Your mom's straight from Japan. Like, you know what I mean?
Fire.
Go crazy. That's dope. Like, for all we know, we can do a live show after a movie right there with a little table or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just interview people right there on the spot. You know what I mean? Just saying.
I like the tie-in, and I feel like I should definitely have its own movie theater now. We'll work on that.
Hey, listen, see? Should we make a movie theater? You let us know.
That's a fact. Let us know.
You let us know, guys. But here's the thing, too, right? We have movie theaters and rise, but at the same time, even though we're trying to make life more relatable in a real life social aspect, we have the social media streams and the streaming services also popping up like crazy. Shout out to Netflix.
Now, shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to Netflix.
Disappointing anticlimactic
son of a
event I've ever seen in my entire life. It happened. The Jake Paul versus Tyson fight. Tell it to me, guys.
We all saw it. Everyone's talking about it. It's been a little bit of time, so people have gotten their opinions out. One thing I want to say is, do I think that was scripted?
The real
I don't know definitively. I'll never know definitively.
No,
but in my humble opinion,
it had to be.
I think it was. Like maybe not scripted down like an act, like a movie, but like he was like, yo, Mike, you're not winning type. You know, like Mike was signed, like contracted to lose. He made $20 million that fight, something like that.
Here's the thing that got me mad.
$20 million for 16 minutes.
We know you can fight better than that because you hyped us up with those goddamn dumbass gym videos that you beat up that old man. I saw none of that. I saw you tripped your ass on the way out, which already let me know, I'm finna lose this shit.
Mind you, I saw him trip on the way out. I was texting everyone that. It was also just like, the fights before that fight were just so much more entertaining.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So vicious.
How are you the main card fight and you boring as fuck?
And I don't watch boxing like that, right? So I watched the first fight. I think it was Ramos versus, I forget his name. It's something with a B or whatever. But yeah. And I was like, yo, this is pretty good. I was like, I don't watch boxing. I was getting entertained. I was like, oh, okay. He got him. He's going for it. And then the Serrano fight? Nah, the Serrano fight was crazy. We all know the Serrano fight was wilding. Headbutts flying, bleeding eyes, everything going crazy.
I got to see an eye be cut open. That was dope.
But then the main event, I was like, all right, like this is why I don't watch boxing. This is boring.
Like I was tight.
Came full circle.
I was tight as hell. I was like, what? I know it's money involved, but the fact that you don't care about your legacy, and people like, oh, it doesn't matter. His legacy is established. Yeah, but it's gonna have like this smudge on it.
That's
forever.
A fact.
It's gonna have this. You lost to this fake wannabe Puerto Rican white guy. How you? Also, I'm just what? Who let you write these contracts that says you make more money if you lose to me than you win? What type of contract is that?
Listen,
I'm all right. Nah, and I'm more disappointed in him because we met him and he said he was gonna knock him out. So now, not only you a liar, sir, you are
marketing.
You're a red pants liar. And I'm glad that we couldn't get you that TV. Liar.
That's crazy. Listen, this is what it is at the end of the day. He's 56 years old. He was able to break the Netflix streaming record for views at a single time. I think we'll leave for a live event was 65 million, which is insane. 65 million at one time.
Damn, he beat Twitch.
For who is the question? For a 56-year-old Mike Tyson and some kid off social media who started boxing all the retired people. And mind you, the one person who was even kind of active, he actually lost to. Marketing, ladies and gentlemen. Marketing.
Tell me so he
was the key here. Okay? Mike Tyson does not care about legacy. There was this interview that he did with this little girl. You guys can look it up. He really does not care about the term legacy. He feels like it's really just an ego-driven word. He generally does not care nor believe in that word whatsoever. He's like, yo, when we're dead, we're dead. That's it. Legacy is just some bullshit that people make to feel better about themselves when they go. So he never cared. The rest of us may whine and cry like, no, you were my hero. You were my this. We revered to you. You're the baddest man on the planet. This, that, and the third. Listen, he had his career. It ended. He was still somebody I was not going to fuck with in the street if I seen him. I don't care if he's my height or not. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he's still Mike Tyson, just $20 million more richer. And plus, at the end of the day, we don't also know what he was going through financially, you know? When you get to that age, you don't really have too much stuff going on. Like, the most I've seen him is like on a couple podcasts and stuff, you know? Like, I don't really know. He's not George Foreman here making him grow. Like, I don't know what he was doing.
He's doing Cartoon Network.
And how
doing
much
that show?
How much that's going to pay?
But that's the one thing too. That's the one thing why, in my opinion, I do think like he just took the bag, because when he was down and bad, he straight up said that he didn't care about that show, but he still did like a cartoon, like a Adult Swim Cartoon Network show. You know, like it was them making fun of like Scooby Doo or something, but it was like the most low effort cartoon ever. But they had Mike Tyson. Like, that's wild, you know?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, he did what he had to do as an adult, get his bag, secure himself into retirement, you know, and for his kids and his family and things like that. Once you have kids and family, because that was the only thing he did say that he cared about over and over. It's like, yo, my kids and my family. $20 million could do a lot for your kids and family. It is what it is.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to stop wishing that the IRS get most of it.
Bro, that Mike Tyson cartoon went on for six years. It has...
I didn't even know that.
I'm looking. I had to take a look or something, but like,
that's insane.
This show has like 69 episodes.
What the?
Mike Tyson Mysteries. I'm about to go watch that again. Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna check that out because I didn't know it was that crazy. All right, cool.
No, mind you, we're talking about someone like, speaking of legacy, right? We're talking about someone like Denzel, who a lot of us going into this movie were kind of like, you're the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, but like, this is not really your kind of film, big dog. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? You come from New York, you kind of took a certain way, you know what I'm saying? You got this swagger going on that Romans didn't really have. So what are we doing here? But to his credit, he made it work. Was he black as hell when he did it? Absolutely.
Listen, sir.
Yes, we did.
I don't know what this we didn't think he could make it work thing is. I definitely knew Denzel, because you keep saying he's from New York. Where specifically from New York is he from again? I can't remember that. Wait, what?
I think it was this called the BX, the Bronx.
Exactly. The Boogie Down.
I think he moved from there though. I don't think he lives there currently.
Right. Like most people do when they become successful. But anyway,
haters.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of you.
It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, with that being said, right, we have someone like Denzel who his legacy is super revered and cherished and held sacred, right? And we have Tyson who doesn't care. Now, my thing is, like, whether that mattered or not, someone like Jake Paul came around and just decided to break records in social media. Mind you, I feel like, personally, if Denzel didn't have the legacy that he did, he wouldn't have been allowed to be in the movie that he was in just now.
This is a man that hasn't had to audition for a movie in 35 years.
Right.
He shows up, he's like, I want the role. You got the role.
Right.
Done.
I hear that. You know what I'm saying? And he's close to retirement too, according to him or sources or whoever. You know what I mean?
2 more to go.
We have rumors he's going to be in Black Panther.
He confirmed it.
Oh, there you go.
Even if it wasn't confirmed, the second he said, I'm in Black Panther, so let it be.
Done. Right. That's it. We're going to write it right now. So it's like, it's tough to say whether legacy truly matters or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's sport or genre specific, industry specific. You know what I mean? But does it really matter, guys?
I want to say it does. I get that eventually we are all forgotten and everything fades, but I don't know. I want something that I do to outlive me, to be something that the people that my descendants go like, damn, he really did that. That was him.
But here's the thing. I'm a little
Tells me.
50-50 on this.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I do think people should have legacies, and I do get it. Everyone has like a legacy amongst their families after they pass away and stuff. Like your families hold your legend true to some extent. But I know people want to be truly like leave a legacy behind and do all this. But in the same sense, like Mike Tyson, yeah, he could have went down as the greatest fighter, whatever, after he passed away. But it's like he wouldn't have been able to enjoy that. So if you can get 20, like let's just say the 20 million for their sake. If I could get a life-changing amount of money that's gonna make my current life better versus having a legacy later, I'm gonna enjoy my life instead of y'all enjoying my legacy when I'm gone. Cause you never get to enjoy your legacy, at least not to the fullest. Yeah, Mike Tyson enjoys it to some extent, but his legacy is what got him this gig. But then now we're gonna say, oh, he's losing his legacy because he did this gig. Okay, well, the legacy wasn't paying his bills. He had to do cartoons and stuff.
Okay.
It might have helped to some extent, make things a little easier, but his legacy wasn't paying bills.
That's true. That's true. See,
that's another bad part of adulthood, yo. Sometimes reality sucks, because I get it. It
is. It's true. And that's kind of like the depiction of Gladiator itself. There's two different stories, two different drives, two different beliefs. It's not that one is right or wrong. It's just who's willing to fight for it more. Like, you know what I mean?
All right, I'll give you an example. You guys know Al Capone, right?
Yes.
Al Capone, yeah. What do you guys know him as?
Scarface.
Right.
Mobster, right? What if I were to tell you that he's the reason that most of the food in your fridges has an expiration date, and there are standards in the United States that are set because of him?
I'm sorry?
In what way?
Al Capone's cousin, one of his favorite cousins, passed away from drinking very heavily expired milk. Because back in his days, they didn't have to have expiration dates. Food was just like, you could figure it out.
What?
He changed that.
He changed that?
He changed that.
See, that's a legacy you want to leave behind, but all we know is, say hello to my little friend. I did that terribly, but you know what I mean.
Y'all thought the government decided to be efficient? Nah, he changed it. He started adding expiration dates to milk and other foods that...
How did he... Hold on. Yeah, I need details, bro. How he did that? What?
Listen, I'm an insomniac, and I go down rabbit holes a lot.
For those in the comment, if you knew this wildly random fun fact, please let us know in the comments. Feel free to nerd out and give us the whole explanation, because that's wild and new to me and Brandon, apparently. Yeah. So that's just crazy. That's just nuts. Like, yeah, no, that's definitely something where you saw somebody, you kind of kept them in this view, and it is something completely different, right? Now, another thing that we kind of have on that, right, is actors' range, right? We just spoke about Denzel doing this character in the Roman timepiece where we didn't really expect to see someone like Denzel. If you would have told me to make Gladiator 2, Denzel was never going to be on my list to be in that movie. Not because he couldn't do it, just because, it just didn't fit the bill. At least so we thought. So now we have the idea of a lot of live-action movies coming in from these animated origins, right? Completely fake, irregardless of their origins, not historically accurate to any degree.
Look at me, irregardless. Yeah,
yes. Shut up. Yes. It's the crown, you know what I mean? We have people still outraging over casting, which sometimes is like, okay, but like over fake characters, is it really that deep? So now, Jose, what was the lady's name again? Nico Parker, yes?
Yes, Nico Parker.
So Nico Parker has been casted, has filmed, and is done filming the role in the live-action version of How to Train Your Dragon. At the same time, she was also, or is going to be, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, the girlfriend in the Last of Us live-action series.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yep.
it's very interesting for those of you who want. You can go down social media, TikTok, things of the sort, and see how people are kind of outraging about her casting of this fictional character in How to Train Your Dragon, but there's silence on the Last of Us role, and it's just like, why are we doing this in 2024? You know what I mean? I don't think it's that big a deal, and if anything, it shows a testament to her range. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest gripe that most people have is, oh, her ethnicity doesn't match these characters. Well, these characters are fake, and we can clearly see that that doesn't really matter as long as you can portray the personality of the character that much. Now, granted, if it's a biopic, a documentary, a history piece, something that needs some historical accuracy, we get it. You know, that's a representation of a people. But if it's fake, especially when the origins of the characters behind the voices are also different than the characters that are actually drawn, it's not that deep in my opinion. It never was and never will be.
I feel like I've learned to let things like that go, especially when it's the other way around that I'm not going to mention. I just have to suck it up. Cases in point. Gods of Egypt. Egyptian gods. Egyptian gods.
Right.
I'm not going to say.
Right.
I let
You
it go.
put it together.
You know what? I'm going to give it a try. It sucked. Whatever. I gave it a try.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the same standard, there's been a few movies that I you know what? Even in the biopic, there was an Angelina Jolie movie where she was playing a character, a character of color, and I'm like, this is Angelina Jolie. You know what? Maybe she was the best one for the role.
Right.
I'm
Just gotta
gonna
give it a
let this
chance.
go. I'm gonna let this go. Ghost in
Mhm.
the Shell. We just gonna get Scarlett Johansson. Okay, see now.
Right. You know what I mean?
You know
So
what? Character development. That was just
there's
CGI.
times and places to fight for certain things. Like the same way we all fought animators where I was like, this is Sonic? I think the fuck not.
Jesus
Go
Christ.
back in the studio.
They needed to
remake
be
that,
bullied.
please.
They needed to be
They did my man Sonic dirty, bro.
Right.
Even his ugly ass shoes. What the hell?
We'll do that for me. You know what I'm saying? I believe there was another animated film they bullied the producers and stuff to do it again. I can't remember
Not
who
enough.
it was. I don't know if it was Sonic. Was it Mega Man? I think
Maybe.
it was another animation. We gotta look it up. If you guys remember, put it in the comments. But stuff like that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They're fictional, but they're source material, which they need to be depicted properly. I get it. Fight for it.
Here's when we started like drawing the line where, listen, we're gonna fight for you to do it correctly, not just like Avatar: The Last Airbender. M. Night Shyamalan's ass still can't go to China for what he did to that movie.
Yeah, no. That was just bad, bro.
And the movie that I don't like to talk about, and like I'll say now, and I'll ask you guys to do your own research, but I never want to talk about it again. Dragon Ball Evolutions.
No,
we don't even mention that.
We don't
bro.
talk about that.
We don't talk about that, bro. That never happened. I know what you're talking about.
The level of wrong in that, to the point where even the actors are like, I don't remember doing that movie.
I just know if anybody's movies ever put the same sentence as that thing, it should be burned.
But see, we copacetic out here. We try to like let things be.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just we're in that time, right? Whether you're Jake Paul, you start off on social media and you're able to take primetime television by the chokehold and have Netflix sign you for such a multi-million-dollar deal where you can break records, to the point now where freak streaming services are doing live sporting events and shifting their whole plan altogether. Like, think about this. They started off with the red box in the mail. Now they're doing live action, basically pseudo pay-per-view events. That's insane.
Yes. Especially when, oh God, remember when Blockbuster told them that they wouldn't make it anywhere? Look at what happened.
Bruh.
Hilarious.
The complete opposite.
Then they made a show about Blockbuster going bankrupt.
Right.
The one thing that I'd say, and I'm always Mr. Negative with everything. Sorry.
Go ahead. We need the balance.
This is just gonna make the price go up. Like, are we not seeing that? You don't think there's gonna be a Netflix ESPN package for $35 a month to get the full range of the fights? And then for $26, you're gonna miss all the $26. You're gonna miss all the title fights. Like, oh, you get to watch the Serrano fight, but you don't get to watch the Tyson fight unless you pay $35 a month. And then Best believe that ad tier ain't getting no live events.
Nope.
That tier
Nope.
with the ads in it, y'all not seeing nothing live. Everything is pre-recorded. Y'all watch it tomorrow type. You know, like it's gonna be minimum. You need the 4K plan to watch live events. I promise you, that 4K plan gonna go from like $20-something to like $30. Yo, this is
Brendan,
why they cracking down on password sharing, yo.
you're not being Mr. Negative. You're being Mr. Realist.
So, before you go, Jose, $26.99 per month, you can access on-demand Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus without ads. Brandon, this ain't coming; it's already here, dog. I just want you to know that, like, we're
But now
in this
Netflix.
era now.
But the problem with that is, right? As someone who don't watch sports, right? I talk to Brad about my sports. He keeps me up with stuff. And I talk to some other dudes I know. Every dude I talk to, they like, yo, I need my Amazon subscription for this game, but I need the ESPN subscription for this game, but then I need Hulu to watch this specific game on this season.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, you about to
That's
have like
rough.
7 accounts to watch your sports in. Once Netflix
It's
gets
just-
involved, now you sports fans gonna need Netflix as well.
I got you right now, right? I'll tell you my person, right? My mom loves to watch basketball, right? Ever since I was a kid. That's how I got into it. Right now, I have to pay for NBA League Pass, right? That's the NBA's direct subscription. Then I got to pay for this Hulu package that I got with Disney Plus, just to make sure I have access to Hulu, which gives me access to ESPN and TNT. Then, if I want to watch the Nets and the Knicks play, I got to buy Yes Network and MSG Network separately because NBA League Pass does not cover nationally televised game or local games to not cut into the price of the local network. So I got to get 2 another subscriptions on top of the 2 I just told you.
And then now you can throw Netflix in there once they get some kind
I'm
of
already paying for Netflix.
right.
Don't forget my music. Shit, like, man, like, it's just the reality we're in right now. How this gets fixed, I don't know.
This will not get fixed. There was an episode of Simpsons that surmised the best. We thought, you guys remember when these streaming services first came out and we're like, yeah, we're getting rid of cable. Cable's dead. The whole
Bro,
time,
We got finesse.
the whole
I
time
had
cable
Hulu
was like
when
this.
it launched. I signed up for Hulu when Alec Baldwin was the spokesperson, my guy.
God damn.
Like I was there for Hulu was my original subscription, bro.
Damn.
I was there for when Alec Baldwin was doing the alien commercials for Hulu, bro. I was finishing high school and I had Hulu, bro. Paying $5 a month out my pocket, no ads, no nothing, bro.
Right.
Hulu was lit. Now I'm paying damn near $20 a month just for Hulu, bro. Just Hulu.
Brendan, check it out. Check it out. It's like this. Look, there was an episode in The Simpsons where you guys know Barney. He's the alcoholic, always
Yep.
burping. He stopped going to Moe's because he decided to not be an alcoholic. You didn't see Moe that entire episode, but Barney was drinking coffee. He was out here, getting his coffee was his new fix because he's like, coffee's better than alcohol. Coffee's a
Right.
new thing. At the end of the episode, you literally see Moe come out the shadows with his coffee cart, going like, "Yeah, you thought you got away. We got finessed.
No, I'm not
Cable
going to. We definitely got finesse. We
Cable
definitely got.
found a way to get us. Oh,
I
you
thought
didn't
we
want
was
to. You
living.
didn't want to pay for the whole thing. Bet I'm gonna sell you the channels and subscriptions. I'm gonna cut it up like cocaine in the street. You buy the amount. You get what you want, Papa. That's it. That's
It's
it.
like
I know for you to
here's-
get this.
the only thing I can say that got better though
Uh huh.
is the portability of my devices. You know what I mean? Like I can take all these channels, quote unquote, on the go with me anywhere, could sign in anywhere and watch it on multiple things versus just having this restricted old cable box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just be
So,
careful. If you
and-
sign into too many devices, you're paying for a different package only.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's true. But like at the same time too, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like I feel like because we're paying for individual subscription, and it made the companies fight harder for better quality. Because I do remember having a cable box. It was like 300 channels, but like
Nothing.
just scrolling,
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
mind. It was like mind-numbing television. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
fair.
The
And
one
it's
thing
just
I
like,
will say
bro.
to Bradley's point, right? With the subscriptions, there is a little bit of innovation. Like everything's on demand now, which is nice. And like TV shows have like movie budgets now That was never a thing when back. Yeah, I remember watching Heroes back in the day. Heroes didn't have no Marvel budget.
Man, this is
It was
what
still
I games with you, bro. You understand the real shows.
Yeah, bro.
No
Heroes
one
didn't have no
understands
Marvel
Heroes.
budget.
Heroes was still fire. My boy
Sure.
out
I'm
here with
saying,
the
like,
samurai sword.
But
Show.
Wait,
I'm probably gonna bust Bradley's head again.
wait, tangent. Before you buzz his head, if y'all could have any of the powers on Heroes, who would have been?
Bro, I don't. That's too deep, dog.
What do you
I don't
mean,
know.
Hito?
You would have had
To
Heroes.
pause and stop
Really?
time and travel through? What?
Yeah, but bro, the side effects was kind of brolic. Like,
He
In the
mastered
long
it.
term, they all had kind of crazy side effects, but like,
Not for nothing. Before he got curved, I would have Peters.
okay,
okay,
that's valid.
I
That's
might
solid.
go with that, yeah. Low key, yeah.
I'm picking and
Yeah.
choosing all the best.
Yo, listen, if you haven't watched Heroes, please somehow find it in the archive. Go watch that
It's
goddamn
on
show.
Hulu.
It's on
So good.
Peacock.
Yeah, it's on Peacock, bro. That shit gross. That's why I haven't rewatched it yet. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. Hey, that's the one thing I watch on Peacock. I'm not paying for that, bro.
I
Yeah.
I'll give you a subscription. I'll give you my subscription, bro. I got you.
That's one subscription I'm gonna have to take, bro. Because Heroes, I need that. Go ahead, Brandon.
Well, I was gonna say, like, so if you didn't know, Bradley, there's one special thing your NBA League Pass comes with, and to me, that's the only thing that makes it worth it.
Uh-oh.
If you have an NBA League Pass and a MetaQuest headset, you can sit courtside in VR.
Yeah.
Courtside seats for whatever the League Pass costs, even if it is just through my headset. That's
It's like
lit.
$15. It's like $15.
Yeah, bro. Them seats is like $2,000, $3,000 courtside, bro.
The VR experience is tough, yeah.
Wait, have
So
you
they
tried
haven't
that?
like
No,
I've only tried it
haven't
once.
I haven't tried it.
Damn.
No, I got you, bro. I got the headset. You got the subscription.
Say
And then-
less.
yeah, bro.
Say
Whenever there's a
less.
game, let me know. We could try it out.
So we have to try that tomorrow, low key.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with that.
Bro,
I'm with that.
imagine you sit courtside, you watching a game.
That's
Granted,
tough.
yeah, you watch through a headset, but it beats watching it on TV, bro. Because you
I
can
have-
move and look.
Listen, I've been to a couple basketball games. I've been in VIP sections. I've been in nosebleeds. Like, I will definitely compare that experience and let y'all know because I want to see what that's like.
There we go.
I got in an argument with Spike Lee because he said I took his chair.
You see, we laugh, but did you? See, look, this is what I be talking about. Jose be telling stories like he's the good guy.
I am the good guy. His little ass doesn't get to tell me where to go. He ain't done the right thing since he made the right thing.
Wow.
Do the
That's
right.
crazy. You're
That's
not
why
gonna
they give
argue
us
with
sign
Spike Lee
tickets
from
everywhere
Madison
we
Square
go.
Garden, bro.
You don't
Right.
get to be 5'2" and stand up to me. That's
Even
not,
as
that's not
adults, we
happening.
Yes,
still
you
need
do.
assigned seats,
When you're-
apparently.
When you're Spike Lee in Madison Square Garden, yes, the fuck you do.
Oh, you don't.
That's crazy, son.
I did not move.
But it is what it is. Moral of the story, kids: legacy may or may not matter, and marketing is king. That's just really what it is. But with that being said, y'all, we're gonna call it an episode. We appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Go watch the shows, go blow up the comments, like, subscribe, share all the clips, watch the episodes, sit down, let us know what you guys think, because you guys make this show pop, and this is why we do what we do. And not just because we love it, because we all do, and we get to sit here and talk about it with y'all. That being said, where can we find you guys? Brandon, talk to me.
So you can always find me here every week, or if you want a little bit more tech stuff, find me at Brand Janowski on YouTube. I got some heat coming.
Yes, he does. Because did I know there was a box you can buy for $300,000? I did not.
Yeah,
but if
I
you go
gotta
to
look
his
into
channel,
that.
you can learn from his channel right there. Jose, where can we find you?
Y'all know that's the only thing I got going for me. Stop lying.
This man is the most consistent out of all of us. He's here. Any information you need about the industry, comics, and above, you already know where to come back. And of course, you can find me here as well, part of the gang. Should I every week posting videos, and at that dude Brad 26 cooking up some more content for y'all. Peace.
Peace.